everybody and welcome to today's video. Whoops, just moving you a little bit. Before I even get started into this reaction today, I do want to do a little real life update. I probably won't be able to do quite as many uploads. I usually try to do like 6 uploads a week pretty much every day with like 1 day off. Probably won't be able to keep that up for just the time being because real life likes to get in the way. So unfortunately my job is going through some changes. I will have to be covering a lot of shifts, so I'll be working a lot of overtime. Hopefully that'll only last for about a month or so. For right now, I probably won't be able to keep up the 6 videos a week thing. It's gonna be rough, but we'll get through it. I don't want to do it. I'm being forced to do it if I want to keep my job, so hopefully won't last that long. Anyways, back to the reaction. So we are on Breaking Bad season 5 episode 6. So last episode was a very freaking intense episode. It was a train heist and they were trying to like work in secret and do it fast and do it quick and no mistakes. It was just very intense. Before I even like get into that, it wasn't last episode, but the episode before that I posted my video and a lot of people were not happy with how I was reacting towards Skyler. I'm going to quickly, very quickly, and then we're going to be done with it, state my opinion on that whole situation because I don't think I really made myself clear in my reaction video. I tend to like try to make things quick when it comes to like my recaps or whatever. I understand Skyler and I agree with some of what she says, and I've said that in the video. I understand where she's coming from and like that need to protect her children, and especially from Walter. I do see what is going on with Walter. I'm not on Walter's side. I've said it before, he is starting to creep me out. I do agree that at some point in time she is going to have to get those kids away from Walter, but her planning is just, it's not there. It doesn't exist. Giving them to Hank and Marie, it's not gonna solve the issue because you know, that's short term, that's a short term fix, and it's not gonna last for very long, and how are you gonna explain that to not just your children, but to Hank and Marie as well? So I think what she should have done was, because in that time, I think they're safe. She should have took that time to kind of plan out something a lot better than just what she has been doing. Because honestly, what she looks like is very crazy, and if anything, she might get the kids taken away from her. So she needs to be, like I'm saying, she needs to be very careful. She needs to plan this out more. And that's not saying that I hate Skyler. I just don't agree with what she was doing in that moment because it was kind of stupid. I do see that Walter is turning into a monster. He's just not there yet. I don't think. He is lying and he is manipulating to the people around him, and he is high on power. I have been saying that. I know it. Last episode, oh my gosh, it was the very intense train episode, train heist time. I was very anxious and very nervous about the whole entire thing. The way that they built that up, it was very nerve-wracking. But they actually did pull it off. Of course, there was some issues. And they were celebrating, oh yeah, by the way, the guy's name, Meth Damon. That was his nickname. I was like, I can't remember what the hell his nickname is. It's Meth Damon. That is so funny. This kid is just like chilling out in the desert on his little like, I guess, dirt bike thing. And he comes across them cheering and he's like, what's going on here? And they turn around, they see him, they're like, oh crap. And I was like, oh crap. Meth Damon over here pulls out a gun and shoots the kid point blank, and that's how we ended the episode. And I was like in actual shock because here's my thing. He kind of reminded me of like Jesse a little bit, like a little baby Jesse in the very beginning where he was kind of like ignorant to all this stuff. That's like what I had pictured in my head of like who he is, because he was like asking all these questions, like curious, and I just thought he was like yeah, he's a criminal, but like he's like a good criminal, you know? And that's what I pictured in my mind with him. Nope. I was like, oh my god, I can't believe he did that. I don't know how the hell things are gonna turn out after that. That's how we ended the episode, so let's go ahead and start this episode and see what happens. And they're dumping in acid. Meth Damon doesn't... Todd doesn't seem to be too bothered by it. I mean, yeah, he literally pulled out a gun and no hesitation at all and shot the kid. So clearly there's something a little missing in his brain. Oh no. Oh god. Oh, I don't want to watch this. Yeah, see, I think this is where I would be done. I mean, I would never be in this. Yeah, just I couldn't.
Shit happens, huh?
I'm not. You go for it, Jesse. Beat his little butt up. I'm okay with like rationalizing like Ted because, well, first off, he's not dead, but also because that was like a freak accident. There was never ever any intentions to harm him. It happened and it was an accident. Whereas this, trying to rationalize killing a kid cold-blooded, like, you're disgusting.
The kid was on a dirt bike. I mean, he could have just gunned it and been gone before we even had a chance to blink. We never would have been able to catch him. I was thinking on my feet. I saw a threat and I took care of it the only way that I could.
A threat? The kid was waving at us.
Yeah.
He wasn't going anywhere. He was saying hi.
Hey, but you don't know that.
Yeah, I do. He didn't know what he'd seen.
Well, I didn't want to take that chance.
He did not look like, if he thought that he saw something like suspicious, he would not have just stopped and waved at you guys. He was at an age where in my personal opinion, he probably would have known maybe that I shouldn't be here right now, so I should speed out of there.
I was looking out for the team. I didn't want to kill him. You gotta believe that. You know, at the end of the day, it was him or us, and I chose us. And I would do it again.
Oh, don't say that.
I'm motivated and I've got connections. Here, my uncle's got his hookups in prison who I think could be a real help to us.
What?
We have three options here, none of which are ideal. One, we fire Todd. I'm not a fan of this.
But if you fire him...
Way too much about this business.
Exactly, yeah.
Two,
Kill him?
we dispose of him,
Make it look like an accident.
which leaves us option three.
Just keep working with him.
Keep him on payroll.
Right on, thank you so much. Yeah, you guys totally made it right.
The next time you bring a gun to a job without telling me, I will stick it up your ass sideways.
That's what you get. Yeah, and I just realized too, that's a good point, Mike. He brought a gun and didn't even like tell anyone. Okay, the stutter. He brought a gun and didn't even tell anyone.
Bastard just screwed with us now. What do they make you guys? What'd you do?
We honked our horns and yelled, "You!" What do you mean? What did we do? This guy is slippery as hell. He's been throwing every tail we put on him. The guy's a pro.
Yeah, even pros make mistakes. One of these days, our pal Aaron Trout's gonna slip up. Just gonna be there when he does.
I felt really bad for Mike. Having to deal with like all of that plus being in the business with Walter and Jesse. Poor dude. He must be aging by like 10 years.
Okay, if you're gonna say it, I will.
Okay.
Skyler, you have to forgive yourself for Ted. What?
Oh, she's gonna find out.
Keep beating yourself up over some stupid little affair. Walt told you. Please don't blame him. I practically forced him to, and I wasn't gonna say anything, but I cannot stand to watch you torture yourself like this. You have to forgive yourself.
Ooh, it must be really hard. Like, listen, I don't always agree with Skyler, but in this situation, it must be really hard for her not to say something. And I don't know if I could do it.
Breaking news into our newsroom. We've just learned that police are now expanding their search.
Is that not what I said?
McKinley
Hello.
Boy after 4 days with no leads. 14-year-old Drew Sharp was last seen by his parents Thursday morning. Authorities are extending their search today east from Crown Point to Hospa and Whitehorse. Sharp was last seen riding his dirt bike into the desert behind his house.
I've been able to sleep the past few nights just thinking about it. But Jesse,
Somehow I don't think that's true. Yeah, he's fine. Yeah, like I said, Walter doesn't really care about it as much as like Jesse does.
and I've already decided I'm out.
Oh, hell no. Oh, I can't believe he just did that. I'm so scared for you, Mike.
Sorry to see you go, Mike, but I really don't see any other way. And neither do I.
What?
Obviously, Jesse, you'll have to take over the distribution end of things. Mike, I trust that you'll bring Jesse up to speed on your side of the business.
I don't like this.
About that.
Actually, Sway, I'm out too.
Oh.
You're what?
Oh no. Walter isn't gonna like that answer. I'm so sorry, Jesse.
Jesse and I'll be taking our 2/3 and we're selling it. I've got a connection, a guy I knew from my time with Frank. This guy has the capital and he's motivated, highly.
Mike's thinking, like $5 million each.
I'll pay off my guys in lockup out of my share. Those legacy costs that you're so fond of, you won't have to worry about anymore. And then I will be going on my way. Jesse, too.
It's a solid plan. You can come in on this with us.
I'm okay with it. I don't know. I feel like Walter's gonna retaliate somehow.
Although I would prefer you round it up to 10. Makes it easier for my partner and I to split.
Why does this guy kind of look like a wannabe Wolverine?
You two have a partner you haven't mentioned?
Yup.
This other party wouldn't be a problem for you. His territory won't impact yours.
You see, that doesn't work for me. I'm not just buying this for the supply. I'm buying this for the demand. I'm looking to increase my market share here, Mike.
I don't know what to tell you.
I want you to tell me that Fring's Blue will be off the streets.
It's not Frings anymore, though.
When you started this thing, did you ever dream of having $5 million? I know for a fact that you didn't. I know for a fact all you needed was $737,000 because you worked it all out, like, mathematically.
Yeah, but I think it's beyond that
selling
now.
that to me now means that no one else ever gets killed. And I vote for that, man. Hands down.
Oh, poor Jesse.
And we could have it tomorrow. We would be out. You could spend time with your family, no more worrying about them getting hurt or finding out about everything. Isn't this what you've been working for?
I have not been working this hard just to sell out.
It's not selling out.
Yes, it is, Jesse.
Yeah, Walter's definitely, I don't think Jesse understands now where Walter is. He's beyond that point of like just needing money for his family. It's definitely like a power thing. You know, he wants to be on top. He's got a taste of power. Now he wants it for himself. He wants to be what Gus was and have an empire.
And I sold my share to my two partners. I took a buyout for $5,000. Now, at the
That's
time,
it?
that was a lot of money for me. Care to guess what that company is worth now?
True.
Millions.
Billions, with a B. 2.16 billion as of last Friday. I look it up every week.
Oh, wow.
And I sold my share, my potential, for $5,000.
Yeah, that's rough.
I sold my kid's birthright for a few months' rent.
This is
Damn. But in his mind, it is.
Jesse,
unfortunately.
you asked me. I'm in the empire business.
Yep. It's an ego thing, a power thing. Oh my gosh, wait, I kind of been wanting this from like season 2, like a Jesse and Skyler meeting. Because remember how they met in the very first season? It was so funny. Their meeting. So I'm very excited for this. Can you shut up? Poor Jesse, oh my god.
I eat a lot of frozen stuff. It's usually pretty bad. I mean, pictures are always so awesome, you know? It's like, hell yeah, I'm stoked for this lasagna, and then you nuke it, and the cheese gets all scabby on top. And it's like,
yeah.
It's like you're eating a scab. I mean, seriously, what's that about? It's like, yo, whatever happened to truth in advertising?
He's trying.
What else did he tell you about me?
Oh, just good stuff. Just really, really good stuff.
Did you also tell him about my affair?
Jesse. I feel it. At least you're getting food out of it. That's all I gotta say.
You know, my kids are gone. Thank God. This business is all I have left now.
Yeah, lost your family. But again, that's kind of your own fault because you're the one who got into this
That's all I
business.
have.
So I can't feel sorry for you.
And you want to take it away from me?
Excuse you, Walter. Yeah, manipulation tactics 101, I see you.
I thought you might try something stupid.
Yeah.
I've got something I need to attend to before this deal happens. For some reason, I don't trust you along with the metal in these.
Oh shoot, I'm scared. Oh, okay, maybe not. I don't know. Oh, what the hell? You're not gonna even get over there, for one thing. Oh, he's gonna knock it over, probably. he's gonna use the glass to kind of do that. Oh, dang. Yeah. He's gonna electrocute himself. No. Is he? Wait. Is he gonna turn the electric back on and possibly electrocute himself? I was just joking, Walter. I didn't actually mean. You're crazy. You're the dedication, though. Oh! Ew.
Stalking, which is illegal. Now, I don't know what it is you find so interesting about my client. I'm not here to judge different strokes and all, but sadly, he's just not that into you. So
good one, Saul.
I have filed for a temporary restraining order against the DEA on behalf of Mr. Ehrmantraut.
Oh shoot, really?
But if Ehrmantraut wants a fight, he's gonna get one. All right.
Oh.
That was a hell of a gamble.
Word.
Well, not for long. He's right about that TRO. It's gonna get tossed. Too sweet. Meanwhile, Schrader's hard-on for you just reached Uncle Milty proportions, so...
Well, get out of my way, you sit down.
Oh.
Mike, hold on. Hey, Mr. White's got an idea.
Count to 3.
Mike, I'm serious. It's a good idea. Look, you get your $5 million, we both do it, and he gets his methylamine, all right? Just hear him out.
What?
Is that true, Walter?
Oh, jeez.
Everybody wins.
I don't know about that. I'm a little suspicious about that. Is it gonna end here? Of course it freaking is. Okay, cool. I don't know what stupid plan Walter's gonna have. It's probably gonna be really smart, actually, but I'm over it. There's gonna be some sort of repercussion. I know it. It's not gonna be that easy. Like, not everybody's gonna win. Somebody's gonna have to suffer. And it's either gonna be Mike or Jesse, because Walter sure as hell does not want to suffer, so he's gonna make sure it's not him. Thoughts, opinions, questions. So yeah, I know Walter's a bad guy. I get it. I really like that they're building him up. Like, it's not just like he's automatically evil right away after Gus died. It's like a slow build up, because he starts out as like being really creepy, and then you can see that he's lying and manipulating, and then I have a feeling it's going to build up even more past this point. And you can tell right now, like, definitely he is just power hungry. He doesn't care about the money. He doesn't care about any of that stuff anymore. All of his original intentions are gone out the window. Definitely see that in this episode, that it's all about becoming basically the new Gus, building up his empire. It stems from his past, but a lot of it is just, it's something that has built up over time. With everything he's been through, it is definitely built up to this point, and he's at that point where he wants his empire and he is not going to lose it. He's going to do whatever it means necessary to keep it. I'm really nervous to hear about what Walter's plan is, and I know Jesse, I feel like Jesse needs to realize in his head that he should have, I think, had some red flags going off, especially when Walter was like totally chill about, you know, that kid dying. He was just whistling while he worked. Like, he's not as torn as he says he is. Maybe he's lying about that. And then, you know, that should give you some indication that he's lying about a lot of other things. I feel like Jesse needs to hurry up and read the red flags, because I feel like him constantly like agreeing with Walter, or Walter talking in his ear, is not going to end up good. Because essentially what ends up happening, like with Mike, Jesse convinces Mike, hey, we need to listen to what he says, but I feel like it's going to dig them down a deeper hole, and it's going to lead them into even more issues and problems. Walter definitely has I don't think he really likes Mike right now. So for Mike, he's definitely expendable, and I'm very scared about that. As for Skyler, like I said, I do think that she needs to come up with a better plan. That was when I'm starting to see, like, yeah, your kids could be in danger. This is like the point I think that it's starting for me, where it's like, you still, I think, have some time. I don't think necessarily that she needed to get the kids out right away. I think they still would have been kind of okay at home. But at this point now, I think is when I definitely get on that planning. I think at this point on, I'm not going to read any more comments at all. I turned off the notifications, so if you leave me a comment about something, I'm not going to read it. I'm sorry. It's just, I don't want people to influence, and I need to get there on my own. So I'm gonna completely stay away. I mean, thank you for your help. I feel like a lot of times I just end up getting an idea in my head from reading those comments that, oh, this is what's gonna end up happening, so this is the way I should think, when in reality I should be able to get there on my own terms with the show myself. If you have your own opinions, that's fine, voice them, but do not be nasty or mean to anybody else in the comments. Do not spam the comments. Just be nice, be gentle, be sweet. Please keep it civil while I am not going to be monitoring the comments. So, I hope you enjoyed this reaction. If you did, please leave a like, leave a comment, and don't forget to subscribe. And I'll see you guys on the next episode. So, goodbye and have a nice life.